Yes. Blood. Mayhem. Destruction.
What the hell are you talking about?
Blood. Mayhem. Destruction.
Okay, listen. You got me really lost here, bro. What the are you talking about?
Blood. Mayhem.
Yeah, I know. And destruction. You have anything else other to say than that?
On with the show.
Son of a bitch took my line.
Oh, we're live. I think we're live. Is my ISP allowing me to be live right now? It looks like it. First, a big shout out and a big old f you to my ISP. A big old f you. Thanks for last night, bitches. Ugh. Blech. Really do hate them with an ungodly amount. Like, if I had the ability to carpet bomb my ISP right now, I so would. Like, oh, I'd be great. So tonight's, so you guys know what the schedule is for the rest of this week. So tonight and tomorrow night, we're going to have shorter streams at the end at midnight due to the fact that I have work on Wednesday and Thursday. Then after the show on Thursday, we return back to our regular scheduled program. For anyone who is wondering what happened to Pirates, Kelly is still in the process of getting her internet up and running and getting everything set. She just got her internet, I think, a little while ago, and I think she's still getting things like back up online. So hopefully sooner than later, we will be on that. But before we get into anything else, let's say thank you to Blugamom. Thank you so much for the host. Oh, we just started, bro. I got an hour and 4 minutes left. We're not disappearing yet. Literally short stream, only on for the hour. It's to keep the stream dream alive. The stream dream. All 1,131 days straight. Because I'm a lunatic. I did click Earth this time, right? Yeah, we clicked Earth this time. Yeah, we got... As I said, tonight's a shorter stream because of civil factors. Oh yeah, we already know that. Okay. Hold on. Let's use that sweet mute button. Get rid of that. Get rid of Ezreal. Then we need to get our music up and running. Wonder if NCS has a new song out yet. Ooh, does it? Yeah, new song from NCS today. It's called Alive by Newport. Literally just came out today. Alright, NCS is all the music I listen to on this channel. It stands for No Copyright Sound. It's a group of artists that are under a banner that wants to get their music out there to promote themselves under this banner, and their music is free to listen to and free to download. You can look them up on YouTube or Spotify. You just type in NCS or No Copyright Sounds, and they have hundreds of songs that you can just download or listen to. 821 is on their main list. But yeah, 821 songs, and they're awesome. And that's why, like, I support the shit out of them. I will always promote them. They're badasses. And so every time we play League, we play NCS music. Because they're badasses. I love their music. They literally have whatever type of EDM you like. Whether it's lo-fi, house, etc., etc., etc. They have it. And when you go on to... If you look up the song on their YouTube... Like, we'll take this one, for example. I'll show you here. When you go on their YouTube, so this is their YouTube, this is their main list. On their YouTube, that's their Spotify list. You can go right to their website here to download this song for free. This is their SoundCloud, Instagram, like all their stuff is right here. And then this is the artist information. So if you like this particular artist, you can look up this particular artist. So if you want to support that one artist instead of all NCS, you want to be like, you know what, Newport's badass. I want to listen to Newport only. You know, they have all their music right there. And that's why I like them so much. They're badasses. Oh yeah, metal music's cool. The problem is I don't have because I'm streaming and sending to YouTube, I have to make sure I'm using stuff that's not going to get copyright claimed. So it's like, if there was like an NCS for rock music or metal, oh, I'd throw that shit on. Unfortunately, there isn't. But that's been, if you think about it, that's been EDM since forever, right? EDM since forever has been like, you know, like, how do you get known as an EDM artist? Well, self-promotion. I just realized that my whole UI and everything switched up, so I don't have Flash. I have Ghost instead of Flash. Yeah, well, NCS's main thing is all EDM types and bands and stuff like that. Unfortunately, no, they don't have a rock or a metal. Hello. And that's the hard part. Like, it's so funny because like when I was a young little lad, you know, like you'd hear the stories about, you know, how did Metallica get big, right? Metallica got big because they were a garage band that with purpose spread their music via just like shipping out tapes and shit like that to people. And so when the whole thing with Napster and all that went down and like literally screwed everything up, thanks Lars. It's so funny, the band that got the most, you know, like benefit from the garage era is the band that was the biggest the Soon Napster. Like, honestly, it's like funny how that worked out, you know. It's just like, and I just remember there's actual YouTube videos of it out there. You can find it of when like Metallica was being interviewed by MTV, and they were like, you know, like it was like talking to their fans. You know, they were being asked, you know, what do they think about being told that they're sellouts, right? You know, because they were being told that they were sellouts, you know, because they weren't a garage band anymore. They weren't a tiny band. And their whole thing was they basically said, you know, it's always going to be about the music. It's never going to be about money. And then, like, to see years and years and years and years and years later, you know, like, we're not making enough money, man. That, well, you know what? What I think is, personally, is it was, at the end of the day, right? Napster was answering for something that the record industry was causing. Record industry pays their artists shit. They do. They pay artists shit. So if they actually paid their artists for their work, because I say this all the time, like I really do. Like if you notice, I'm always super mega ultra pro artist. You know, if they actually paid their artists, you know, for the work that they did instead of taking the giant, enormous amounts they do, then all of a sudden, you know, like, you wouldn't have bands like making just like, all right, let me make 1 or 2 hit singles. All right, now that we made our 2 hit singles, we're good now. What is it? Like, I know everyone hates Jeff Bezos. I know everyone hates him. Hates it with an undying passion, right? But Jeff Bezos, like, made this one line. I'm not going to be able to directly quote it, but it was basically, in order to make a company that is worth billions of dollars, right? You have to be willing to step on everyone, break everyone, and run yourself, like, basically run yourself to act like a monopoly. And then come up with something that is monopolistic, but don't become a monopoly. Because if you become a monopoly, then you get taken down. Problem is that ending part, he... Right, the devil. It's under that whole guise of like, there's got to be a better system, but we don't have one yet. As much as the Trek nerd in me would love to say like the Star Trek economy would work, which is there is no economy. It's not feasible. Oh, he got his silence off on me. Do you need robots to do shit for that? Well, yeah, pretty much. But you gotta remember, that's really like Star Trek's economy really is like could you imagine, right? In the Star Trek economy, right? The captain, for the most part, almost lives the same lifestyle as an ensign. The only benefit the captain has over the ensign is private quarters. That's it. So I guess that's your pay. Is that your pay at that point? Is you get a private room? Here you go, sir. Your private room. You've done it. You've earned it. Because you think about it, you all eat the same food. You're all on the same boat. Hell, you all have the same holodeck privileges. Oh, maybe the captain has better holodeck privileges. Post scarcity. Okay, so then, yeah, but you know what? Even non-enlisted. So like, what's his name? The hell's his name? Chief O'Brien. Chief O'Brien, who wasn't an enlisted officer, right? Had his own private quarters. So maybe that's the future. It's just everyone has private quarters. So the future is everyone has private quarters. That's the future. We just need an Oprah. We need an Oprah of the future where she's just like, you get private quarters, and you get private quarters, And you get private quarters. But it's one of those things, like, they hardly ever, like, discuss the actual economy of Star Trek. Like, hardly ever discuss the economy of Star Trek. And if you think about it, right, if you work for Starfleet, right, you live basically this lap of luxury, right? Where everything is provided and the world is wonderful. But, like, if you don't work for Star Trek, if you don't work for Starfleet, and you wind up working on, like, one of those, like, off-world vessels, right? You're working for, like, one of those, like, you ever see, like, those junker vessels or whatnot, and they're, like really shitty looking? Like, you gotta figure their private quarters aren't gonna be as nice as, like, Starfleet quarters. Hey, what's up, Erica? God, this is the nerdiest discussion I've ever had on this channel. Talking about the economy of Star Trek. Nerdiest discussion ever. Let's talk about the economy of Star Trek. I guess that is true. Well, yes and no. Because there's still finite... If you think about it, there's still finite supply, right? Because, like, yeah, you have the replicators that can replicate everything. But even the replicators, right? Even the replicators, right? Have a finite power. They brought that up on, like, Voyager. Because that was one of the problems that they had on Voyager, was when, like, they were low on dilithium and they were low on their main energy supply. They couldn't just replicate. You know, that was something, like, all the ships, you know, always took for granted, that were, like, able to get an active supply of dilithium, you know, or antimatter or whatever else you needed to keep, you know, the main systems going. You know, that's why Neelix was, you know, like, one of the most, you know, needed members of the crew. Because, like, if you think about it, how many times have you ever seen, except for Star Trek, the Voyage Home, right? Or was it Voyage Home? Where you actually saw a mess hall. Right? Like an actual cook. And if you don't know what I'm talking about there, basically when they were seeking out the imposter and they were giving out the messages through the fleet, you know, like trying to, like, bring out the assassin, they put out an we'll call it an APB, like, onto the fleet, that they were gonna, you know, take a special report. And And the funny part about it was, during the flipping through, there's a scene of the kitchen, and there's a scene of, like, it looks like the people who set the tables. Which I'm assuming is supposed to act as, like, the mess hall. Do... You know. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying is, like, I could see, like, deep sea voyages and stuff like that, or deep space voyages. You know, like, you wouldn't have, like, the... Alright, let's keep going. We've got 39 minutes left, so we can probably get one more in. But then again, it's like one of those, like... that, you know, like, that does take, like, financial, like money, like hard currency off the market. Because, like, you could just replicate $100 bill. You can replicate $1 million bill. You know, you can replicate everything. It's like, and there it is. Which is why when, like, people point out, what is it? Yeah, and that's why the Ferengis were obsessed with it. Because it was a marketable source of money or wealth that there was no other way to get it. So if you had 100 bars of Latinium, you were, like, ridiculous. Oh, my skin's reset, huh? Yeah, Frankies love that shit. They're obsessed with Latinium. Or Latinum, or however you say it. Oh, 2 Vagars on the map. Who will be the better Vagar? You know, I'm gonna be Santa. I'm gonna bring him a present. But that's what I've always found it, like, interesting, like, when, like, you have, like, those kind of things where it's just like, oh yeah, everything's at a freaking at a premium. Now I'm assuming, right, that you know what episode I want to go back to and, like, bring it up is on Next Generation. There was an episode where it was either Next Generation or Voyager. I forget which one, because I would say Deep Space Nine, but they didn't actually do anything off the station until the Defiant existed. And even the Defiant, they only, filmed on the bridge. But anyway, either Next Generation or Voyager had an episode where the captain was stuck with a bunch of junior members of the crew. And I'm interested to see if any of them have pips or not. If they're just crew members or if they actually are enlisted. I just wish I could remember what episode it was. It literally starts off with the captain gives an order, hands off the data pad to someone who then walks to someone that hands them a data pad, and then it walks to someone who hands them a data pad, and they're slowly going and snaking through, and then finally they're in the bowels of the ship, and they hand off the data pad to this one person who's like, yeah, I know. Yeah, that was the one on the elevator, if I recall. And he was hurt and trying to comfort the children. That was during... Oh, that was when Picard Day was going on. And he, got to show his angst and hatred for children. And then it helped him grow as a character. God, why do I remember this shit? Just flying the nerd flag so high today. Let me see if I can remember it. I don't even know how to look it up. Do. Yeah, I have no clue how I'd even look it up to try and find out. I was just typing in lowest rank and stuff like that, just trying to get something to pop it up. And nope. Found nothing. I'm Santa. Yeah, boy. Give me that AP. Ooh, that's double AP there. That's more AP. Nice. All right, we're backing off. We'll eat a potion. Johnny here has some health on me. Well, it is kind of funny that, like, the initial vision was based off of NASA. But the problem is, like, they very quickly, like, started smearing the lines with the Navy. Because they started incorporating a lot of naval traditions and stuff like that. Only watched this episode, I think. Was there an episode where two guys think they're playing a video game, but it turns out that there was a bunch of episodes that were close to that concept. Like, if we're being completely honest, there are a couple episodes that are close to that. So it could. There's a bunch of times where, like, where they had, like, issues with, like Tom Paris was constantly having problems with the frickin' Hollow Suite, you know, becoming real life. Barkley was constantly having problems with the Hollow Suite becoming real life. I mean, hell, Barkley, they examined a disorder for people who got sucked into Hollow Suites. So where would you start with Star Trek? That is a great question. Like, you're gonna have the people that are gonna say, like, you gotta start with the classic, and it's just like, now I'm gonna tell you right now, me and my best friend, we have argued ad nauseum whether Voyager was good or bad, or whether Deep Space Nine was good or bad. We have argued over this for years. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to come down to, what are you looking for a show? Because, like, for instance, me, Star Trek has always been, like, the exploration, you know, and going places you've never been before. And Deep Space Nine was political intrigue. The Next Generation starts out really, really campy. Like, really campy. But definitely, like, it finds its place very quickly. So I would agree with Sim. I would say probably TNG would be a nice solid start. Because they covered, like, the political intrigue level stuff. They covered the exploring, you know, new and fantastic places. Definitely the original series has its place. I don't know why I was stuck there. Like, I couldn't move. It was weird. Why, I like Babylon 5. I had no problems with Babylon 5. Deep Space Nine was a great Babylon 5 clone. Deep Space Nine never should have been called Star Trek. Deep Space Nine, to me, as much as the holiday special is to Star Trek or Star Wars. Just not as bad. Like, holy shit levels of bad. Yeah, you heard me say it. Wait, hold. Oh, I got a better example. Deep Space Nine is the Highlander 2 of Star Trek. It should just been its own movie. Deep Space Nine is the Twilight of vampire films. It's not really a vampire film. You know, it has like the feeling of and you know, they call people the correct roles and stuff like that. But it's not really. Well, they did what? Nine seasons of Next Generation? I think it was like 9 seasons or something like that. I think it was 9. Am I wrong? Seven seasons. And it's so funny because, like, everyone just, like, it just seems like the usual is, like, everyone's like, Benjamin Sisko, best captain ever. And I'm like, was he really a captain? Was he? I mean, he started off as a commander because that's all he was on the station. But then the second they made the Defiant, he became Captain Sisko. It was just like, alright. So he's a captain now because you wanted to give him a ship. Got it. Yes, give me more ability power. Should probably build Zonias. Yes, more. Now, you want to know what series really made me sad? Was Enterprise. Enterprise made me sad because it felt like that last season was basically they went, yeah, we're not gonna renew you, so we're gonna bring the show to a close. And the writers didn't want to bring it to a close, and they were just like, well, then we're just gonna nuke the planet. Wait, what? Yep, we're gonna kill someone because we always wanted to kill someone because TNG did it, and we always wanted to have this, so we're just gonna nuke this. What's the old line? Kirk green aliens.
Don't try this yourself. It's extremely dangerous.
All right, we got that now. Yeah, let's just keep powering up. The stronger I get, the better. I mean, unless Volibear has built magic resist, which he has not. He has not. Kane has built some magic resist. You have not. Well, I guess she has. She's got Mercury Treads, so... Or he's got Mercury Treads, so maybe. That's honestly who I felt bad for. Because, like, Enterprise had one really cool thing it could have done, and it never did. When they made that last episode, which was, like, basically when Riker was, like... The whole show was a holodeck. All I wanted, what would have made me a happy boy, right? In all honesty, what would have made me a happy boy was had they have showed Archer's speech. If they showed Archer's speech, that basically caused the formation of the Federation, right? I think it would have been okay. Yep. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. She did 1,600 damage with one shot. Holy shit. You know what that calls for? More of these. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. Are we counting Discovery and Enterprise? Alright, so he was on Enterprise. Was he on Discovery? Because I don't recall him on Discovery. Jesus. She is all lethality and armor pen. Well, that's game. Just in time to start losing frames. F*** you, Optimum. What do we got? 14 minutes left? Yeah, let's do one more. One more. Uno mas. We could fit one more in. Yeah, uno mas. It's the downfall of my life is uno mas. And as I say that, we have now dropped 231 frames. Oh, we're going robot mode. Let's go look at the inspector. Inspector Gadget, please. It says we're stable. Enterprise is a good one to watch, honestly. If you just like ignore the last season. If you ignore that whole last season where like all of the writers just decided to like collectively like snuff acid and like huff paint cans. You know, like you take that whole last season, you just make it disappear, pretend it's not there. It's a good show. It honestly sucks they killed it the way they did. See if I can fix this real quick. But yeah, if you take that whole last season and just remove it, it's a good show. Because you see things like, how did the term Red Alert show up? You see like the formation of like because you got to remember, Enterprise was before Starfleet even existed. Before there was a Prime Directive. You know, there's no Prime Directive yet. You know, it's a really good show. And I would have figured you would like it because they go over a lot of the political shit that formed the Federation. You like political shit? Watch as the humans, namely Archer, dealing with the Vulcans in those early days is. Like, holy shit. Wow, that's a pretty bow. Or do we want to be horse? Oh, let's go pretty bow. Ooh, but I could be gold. I could be really gold. Oh, let's go for... This just came out, so let's use this. Money. So yeah, it's just at the end of the day, like honestly, at the end of the day, when it comes to it, like just delete the whole last season of Enterprise. Just delete it. Delete it like it never happened. Treat it like you would like Highlander 2. And once you have that in your mind, it's a good show. I honestly feel bad. Like, even the actor who was impacted the most with how his dealings with Enterprise happened was like, it just was so out of left field how it happened. You know, at least when like on The Next Generation when Yar died, like there was an impact, like a significant impact, like that was just like, when Yar passed away and died, it was just like, wow. Holy shit. Like, there was an impact, a reasoning for it. It wasn't just out of the blue. You know? Where this one on Next Generation, it was just like, what? What? What happened now? What? I said the biggest missed opportunity is I wanted to see Arthur's speech. When they showed Riker looking over the crowd, as he's about to start the speech, I was like, yes, here it is. We finally get to see it, you know, after, you know, like hearing about this damn speech for 40 years. Finally get to see it. Damn spear. But yeah, I would definitely say it doesn't hurt to watch it. God, they win the poke game. 100% win the poke game. But yeah, that's my thing. Is just ignore the last season, and you'll enjoy it. But I honestly believe like most shows, like last season starts like hurting. Like How I Met Your Mother, how I Met Your Mother ended was like, wait, what? Like, even the actors and actresses from How I Met Your Mother, like, which is like, wait, what happened? Oh yeah, that makes no sense. Or now what I will say is one show that did a last season well was Scrubs. Scrubs last season was I dare say brilliant. Well, you didn't like Scrubs last season? I thought it did end with that. And then they started the new show where they were trying to pass the torch. That failed miserably. Because I thought the last episode was him walking out and walking down the hallway and freaking, you know, saying his goodbyes to everyone. Well, I thought the transition to the new cast was considered part of the newscast shows, not theirs. That was my understanding. Is Pantheon building armor? Oh my god, he is. Holy shit. I don't think so. I mean, I'll double check it after the fact, but... Oh, I'm not saying the... Oh my god, there's just people everywhere. Scrubs season. Oh yeah, they did. It was under the Scrubs banner. I bow before all your mighty knowledge. I just went on to the season list. Damn. Right, Edge is complete. Alright, let's work on Edge number 2. I did not. I thought that was just its own separate show. Like, I thought that was season 1 of the new show. Okay, so then we will count. I don't know what season number that was. Season 9. Season 9 is the Highlander of Scrubs. But no, I agree with you. My finale, that 2 episode, was like such a great way to end the series. So I don't know why they. I'm assuming they probably like. Dink, 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 dink. No, they got me. The 9th and final season of American Comedy. Dollar signs. Money. That was the reason. I do wonder if Zach feels bad about that now. Like, I wonder if like he was contracted to do it, or if it was one of those like they just offered him too stupid amount of money to like turn it down. Gonna offer you it. Or still died. Damn it. Alright, so we got eye edge number 2 now. Need some with attack speed. So you're 30, you're 40, you're 40, you're 9. Yeah, let's go with you. Well, it was like only 3 of the cast members stayed around for freaking the new one. It's like 3 or 4 cast members. It was like no one. Dagrons! Might have to switch to sweeper. I got you, friend. Run. You know what's really funny about John? The funny thing about John is like he has done an impressive amount of movies and television shows, and I don't think. Yeah, unfortunately, he did. Like his catalog of movies is like kind of like crazy. Oh shit. Like he was in Platoon. He was in Office Space. Like he has an impressive catalog of films. John, I think you're right. Oh no, he did. I mean, it was like 1 or 2 episodes. There wasn't any like major shows like Scrubs did. Oh wait, here we go. Yeah, nothing until Scrubs. Damn. Suddenly Timo. Let's see here. Yeah, here we go. Another World. He was Ned Berry for 12 episodes. That was in 85. Then 1 episode. 2 episodes. A couple TV films. 1 episode. And then Scrubs. So yeah, that Scrubs is his first breakout television show, if you want to call it that. I mean, really, you really can't call it his breakout role. Because of the simple fact of, like, he was in so many other, like, good shows. And movies. You know, so it's like, it's his breakout television role, you know? Holy shit! You know? I think you're right on that one also. I mean, his first awards and nominations didn't come till Scrubs either. But we can say the same about a lot of actors. You know, there's a lot of actors that happened to. Looking at you, Legolas. Well, you know, money helps. Correct. But like, it's one of those things that like, not everyone could be a Robert Downey Jr. Not everyone can be, you know, not everyone can be a leading actor. You know, leading actors need support also. That sucks. That is a stupid amount of damage I took there. Damn. I guess we can get this. You know what I should get? Hold on. Now I'm thinking about it. We need to switch to a sweeper. Okay, there we go. God, I need some lifesteal. Alright, let's go B. Second Becky. I think that's another thing that's really disturbing in television shows. You see it a lot more in television shows than you do in like you see in on any other medium, where like actor A is portrayed by this person, and then they get replaced by this person. You know, like whether you liked freaking Wicked or not, right? That the movie about or the television show about the was it Wicked? Not Wicked. The show about the sisters that were all witches, right? Whether you like the show or not, at least when they were getting rid of the actress, they didn't just go, so what are we gonna do? Well, I got an idea. Let's just replace the character and bring the new one in. No, they just created a whole new character and then just killed off the other one, you know? Oh, Charm, that's it. Wow. Hey, at least I broke that inhibitor. I did it. But yeah, Charmed is like a perfect example of a show that like... Wow, we're losing so many frames. Fuck you, Optimum. This would have been better with Overheal. You know, where like they got mad with Sharon Doherty and they were just like, all right, well, we're just going to kill off your character and we're going to bring in the new sisters so we can like, you know, keep everything balanced and happy. You know, instead of like what Roseanne did where like, no, I'm talking about the original Roseanne, not like the newer version, the Barnes or whatever the fuck, whatever they're called. Where like the daughter just, you're a different daughter now, you know, or Fresh Prince of Bel-Air did that, where it was just like, you're the new mommy. It's just like, no explanations, no nothing. Old amphib gone, new amphib in. You know, it's just like, listen. Just do me a favor, just kill her. Yeah, the Cell Sword. Oh god, there's so many epic like shows that have done it, and it's just like, what was another one? Now here's the thing: is like you might go, well, Sig, what about Dumbledore? Dumbledore's a different case because the actor passed away. I think like if you have a case where the actor passes away, then it's a different monster altogether. But if you're just like getting rid of like a character or you're getting rid of like a player, you know, like I loved how Highlander handled Highlander, where like finally, you know, like he couldn't, you have to kill me, man. I'm getting too old to look like I'm immortal. Do it. You know, like at least there was like the passing of the torch there, you know? At the corpse. Oh my god. I'm Dumbledore. Oh my god. What are we doing? What are we doing? Superman Begins? Or whatever the hell the name of that freaking movie was, where they like grabbed old Marlon Brando clips and were just like, yeah, we're bringing him back to life. Wait, what? Yeah, we're just gonna use old clips and shit like that. We're bringing him back for this movie. Oh, did I mention we're not gonna credit him or give the family any money? Because we, the studio, own those recordings already. We're gonna step up our system. We're gonna step it up, and we are going to off Dumbledore in book 2. Just off him off in book 2. We'll figure out how to explain it later. McGonagall will become the new headmaster. Oh, God. This is what happens all the time. Yeah, 1 hour stream quickly turned into an hour and a half. Love how that works. Welcome to the stream where I say, oh, it's only going to be about an hour. And then, bam, I get to talking about McGonagall and all this other goofiness. All right. Let's do the sign off thing so we can so let's go over here so we can just talk for a second. Hi everyone and welcome or good night for the show. My name's Siegfried. I've been streaming every single day for the last 1,131 days. If you are new to the program, make sure you mouse over the follow button if you're on Twitch or the subscribe and bell button if you are on YouTube. If you are on YouTube, make sure you stop by the Twitch program, same exact name, Siegfried42, and make sure you hit the follow button because the reason is during the stream, you'll get a shout out as a thank you for helping support the stream. And also at the end of the stream, when I roll the credits, I will give you a shout out there. So if you are a YouTuber and you subscribe, even if the stream isn't live, I'll make sure you get a shout out. I want to make sure you guys get recognition because you're badasses. Also at the end of the stream, as I alluded to, there will be some credits that I roll where I thank people for helping support the stream. So if you tip, donate, subscribe, host, anything that helps support the stream, I give you a shout out at the end as a special thank you for helping support the stream and helping continue to make it be awesome. And other than that, let's do the ending credits. Let's thank some people and let's get the hell out of Dodge. So here we go. Outro, please. Look, we actually get to do an outro tonight because my ISP hasn't failed yet. It's only partially failed. But down below is that thank you from me to all of you. The ending credit music is brought to you by Electromina, and all music during the League of Legends broadcast was brought to you by NCS. NCS is No Copyright Sounds. It's a group of artists that release all their music under the same banner. If you enjoyed that music that you heard during the show, make sure you look them up on Spotify or YouTube. Just type in NCS or No Copyright Sounds. You'll find them. They're badasses. Also, I would like to say support your local and online artists. Don't just go to the store and buy some bullshit-ass copy pasta and hang up on your wall. When you go to a local or online artist, have them make something original for you. That way you can support the local and online arts and not some bullshit-ass Xerox printed copy of the same damn thing. Also, I want to say thank you to Daniel, 0077, and Bluga Mom. Thank you guys so much for the host. It is truly appreciated. And this is for all you guys this evening.
Shouty, you the best. You the best.
And finally, a big shout out to the Bully Free Twitch Network. The Bully Free Twitch Network is channels much like my own, where you can go, enjoy yourself, and not have to listen to Ask Goblins ruining your fun, because that's how they have fun. If those are channels that you enjoy, make sure you look for the hashtag Bully Free Twitch on Twitter. Give some love. Tell them I sent you. But guys, if you're going to bed much like me, sleep well and sweet dreams. But if you plan to stay up and play some more games, whether it's League of Legends, Dota,
Of Warcraft.
Final Fantasy, League of Legends, we already said, or Pokemon, or any other games that are out there, have fun. Because at the end of the day, it's a game. And that's what it's all about, it's having fun. And with that, I'm going to bring episode 1131, Time for Some URF Goodness, Part 3, to a close. Thank you guys so much for spending some of your time here with me. I really hope to see you tomorrow night. Again, our schedule for the rest of this week, tonight was going to be a short stream, which we're bringing to an end now. Tomorrow night will be a short stream because I have work the next day. And then on Thursday, we return back to our nice, long programs. Until then, guys, have a great rest of your evening. Good night, everyone. Button! Button.